have also changed a few other settings. I have these two set on yes, RSA authentication and public key authentication. Authorized files is set there, and I have also disabled the root login. Not sure where it is. Let me just go ahead and find it. Okay, so root. No, it's at the top. There we go. So permit root login. It says no here. Usually it will say yes, and it will be written out like this, yes, and there should be a bar here as well, so it will be commented out. What you need to do is remove the bar and type in no, because we do not want anybody to be able to log into our server as root. Rather, instead, we want them to be able to log into our server as a regular user and then be able to switch to root if there is a need for it, of course. Anyway, I've done those modifications for myself. You can do some other ones as well, depending on your needs. But as I said, you won't. Most of these things you will not, like 90% of the things in here, you will not require for the Red Hat Certified System Administrator. You can also disable password authentication, but I would advise against it for the time being. Instead of yes, just type in no. Anyway, I will go ahead and quit. I'm not going to do any modifications here because I've already changed the file myself. After you have done all of this, you just use this command in order to restart the server, and that is all you really need to do, just to make sure that all of it gets applied. Let's go back to our Red Hat client now, and from here we are going to attempt a login. Let's just exit root because we don't want to be doing this as root, and now we are going to attempt to log in. First, make preparations for a passwordless login, and then attempt a passwordless login. So what do we need to do? We need to type in SSH, and after that key gen, press enter. You can just go ahead and press enter. Here it says enter file in which to save the key. You have the default file. The default file is just fine. For me it says that it already exists. Would I like to overwrite it? You most likely won't get this part because I've done this a few times before and the keys have stayed there. So I'm just going to say yes, overwrite, enter passphrase. Now I'm not going to use a passphrase in addition to my keys, so I'm just going to go ahead and press enter twice, and that is literally all you need to do in order to create a key. Now, creating a key is not enough. You need to import a key onto the server. How do you do that? Well, you type in SSH -copy ID, and then you need to type in the user and the server. So 192.168.1.101. Now I need to type in the password. Is it gonna work? Permission denied. Please try again. What? Come on. Do I have caps lock on or something? I don't think I do. Let's go ahead and try this again. Of course not. Of course not. I love it. I love it when I make these silly mistakes with spelling. Okay. There we go. So it has went through without any problems. As you just saw, you should be rather careful when typing these things in to make sure that they are correct. Now we will do as the program basically suggests. Now try logging into the machine with SSH and then this creator and the IP address. So SSH creator at 192.168.1.101, and we are prompted with a password again. So we are doing something wrong here. Something is not right. What do you suppose could be the case? So let's go ahead and type in the password. Permission denied. Please try again. Why are you doing this? Of course. I truly am a genius. I am a genius. Please pay tribute or something of a kind. Agent admitted failure to sign in using the key. And this is going to be an error that you're going to get. I have gotten it. I've read through the forums or something of a kind, mainly due to the key configuration on the server side. So you most likely had a key that was previously there or something of a kind on the server, the portion of which has stayed there, or something went wrong during the key import phase, and now the agent is admitting failure because it can't handle it. I've made a quick patch for it, quick workaround. Not sure how well is it going to work now, but let's see if we will actually succeed. Come on. Echo pretty much nothing into home creator.ssh authorized keys. Excellent. So now that file is empty, and I have reset the service as well. Let's go ahead and repeat the procedure once again and import the keys to see what happens. Okay, now we have imported the keys again. Let's see if it works. Agent admitted failure using the key. Let's go back again. Let's see what we can actually do with this. Echo service SSHD restart, and let's see if I actually have anything else left in that file. Okay, so ls cat authorized keys. Nope, there is nothing in that file. It's empty. Well, let's go ahead and remove it altogether. So rm authorized keys, yes, and let's do service SSHD restart. I'm doing this simply to save you a bit of time on your during your own process of this, during your own session of doing this, so you don't have to ask me. Rather, instead you can see the troubleshooting process yourselves. So let's go ahead and actually generate another key as well. Key gen. Okay, go through that. Yes, please overwrite it. Enter passphrase. No passphrase. Now we need to import the key. Copy it actually over to the server. Excellent. Now that is done. Let's go ahead and attempt to log in. Agent admitted failure. Okay, so after searching for it a little bit on the net, I found out that that was actually an SSH error, and in spite of everything, I have actually decided to incorporate everything into this tutorial, just because I believe that you too will probably encounter this error, and I would really love it if you actually were able to see the solution in the tutorial, just in case you encounter an error. If you don't encounter an error, great for you, but at least you know what the solution for it is, and it might serve you at a certain point of time. Go ahead and type in SSH, add, press enter, and there you go, identity added. The solutions which I've tried previously was due to my belief that I have done some misconfigured it or something of a kind, but no, not really. Everything was fine. However, SSH does have this error that occurs from time to time, and it is necessary for you to know how to fix it, and that is why I've chosen to incorporate this into this tutorial as opposed to just cutting out this part with great ease and not including it. If you do encounter some errors here, feel free to go into the discussions section. I am always around, and I try to answer all questions as fast as I can. So let's go ahead and clear the screen now and attempt a login. Okay, so this is me testing out the SCP. Oops, there we go. So we have managed to log in without any difficulties. We are now a user creator on our SSH server.